can hear me now. Oh, right now. Hello, can anybody hear me without crackling? Is there no crackling now? Hello, can anybody hear me without crackling? Is there no crackling now? Oh, that's less crackling, that's a lot less crackling. Hello, can anybody hear me without crackling? Is there no crackling now? Oh, that's less crackling, okay, that's a lot less crackling. You can hear the echo, that's good. Hello, Richie Roo, how you doing? Right, so, I am sat in my Playseat challenge. I have managed to repair it. Well, me and Ant have managed to repair it. I don't know if this is going to be bad. I know you said to clean the contacts. I have done that multiple times. The silence at the beginning of this is me trying to use my old method of using the Bluetooth onto the app on my phone, which didn't work. Yeah, I am really pleased. I'm ridiculously pleased. That's why I'm doing this. I was a bit worried. I've got another level of strengthening I want to do before I'm really happy, okay? Because, you know, it snapped on my fat arse once already. I don't want it to do it again. It's laying back more than it used to because I've had to shorten the back legs because it snaps the back legs at the pivot point where the bolt goes through between the front and the back. And Ant and I, we spent a bit of time finding you know, I've not got a lot of money, so we had to find tubing that would fit inside to join them back together that was strong enough to do the job. It's no point getting any old crap that's just going to snap again. And then secured a pillar drill. You're up to level 41. Yes, I bought a car. I bought a couple of cars. So yeah, I might have got where I was wrong. You know, I'm not great at this crap. I need to change the sound because it's coming out my telly at the moment and I want it to come out my earphones. Do you want to join the chat or are you at work, buddy? Just type in if you're at work. If you're at work, I'm not going to disturb you. I know you're going to be in and out. You're very good at these things. You're very good at sort of like popping in when you're working. If you're not working, I'll be very happy to have you in the chat and doing whatever you want to do. You'll be there. I was actually scared. I reconstructed, I put everything together, put the seat in, looking at it, I'm thinking, is that still strong enough? I want to do this extra strengthening. Did you see the engine swap video I sent on Discord? Possibly not. Was it to me directly, or was it like a general one? If it's a general one, I don't go on the Discord very much. Okay, you're in work. Okay, that's no problem at all. In just over 2 hours. What time is it? Oh shit! Fucking hell, the time. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm a night owl these days. All right. Okay. I probably didn't see that. No, I've not looked at Discord for like 2 days. Yesterday, Richie, was a brilliant day. Okay, I'd had a terrible night's sleep, awful. So I was sleeping. I was trying to sleep as long as I could, but I'd arranged with I've got a new Egyptian neighbour. He's a lovely fella, Mahmoud, his name is, and he's come from Egypt. He works in the local hospital, and he is a terrible driver. And I'm being kind. He's a terrible driver. If you don't believe me, ask Ant, because he was in the back of the car yesterday, and he wanted me to teach him to drive better. He nearly killed us going around a roundabout because not only did he try to sideswipe another car because he'd been lane discipline. Egypt, the rules are a bit different, and I think one of the stupidest laws, I don't know if it's the same in Ireland, but in Britain there are lots of countries in the world that you come here with a full licence, you can drive for a year before you need to take a test. Yeah, I think that's a really stupid law. Yeah, I've just done that, mate. I've just done that 3 times with 2 different types of headphones. Like I said, I think it's the contacts inside. I think it's the problem inside my pad. So is it going crackly again? Is it? It's the problem inside my pad. Yeah, it's I've cleaned them multiple times, mate. I've changed them multiple times. Now to clean more. You're making a difference. I need to get a PlayStation 5. Anyway, that's and I ended up driving because he was so frightened to drive around the hills and mountains of North Wales. He made me drive. So I've not sat in a car for more than 8 years. I was worried. It's like, 8 years, eight and a bit years is a long time to not operate a complex machine on the road. But you know what? There's one thing in my life that I have always known I was born to do, and it was driving a car. And I was fucking awesome. I spoke to one of my oldest friends left in the world, Paul Connor, who I go canoeing with, and I sang at his wedding 20 something stupid years ago. And I told him I went driving, Paul, and he goes, and I was really worried, and he said, let me guess, you sat in the car, you found the biting point of the clutch, and you just drove, and it was fine. And I went, yes. I drove around wonderfully tiny, twisty roads around Mount Snowdon, and I mean, these are roads I've lived around for 32 years and took my kids everywhere on, and I can't tell you. To know that I can do one thing right, and I'll always be able to do one thing right. Finally, something I can do, and I know I can do. I knew it before, but the last 10 years have been a bit rough, and I've not had a car, and I'll get on this game and I'm shit. Yes, and we can see the coast from the top of Snowdon, which I've been up twice. On a really clear day, we can see Ireland, and it is great to see that. And also from the top of Anglesey, we can see the Isle of Man. And I went to Dublin twice, and I loved it both times. I'd love to see more of Ireland. I really would. The west coast of the British Isles, not political Britain. I'm talking about the place. Is gorgeous. I mean, it's all gorgeous, honestly. I think the whole of the British Isles is a really stunning place. There's some amazing places in the world that don't have rain. I mean, people moan about rain. Oh, Wales rains all the time. Ireland rains all the time. Scotland rains all the time. Yeah. And guess what? It's green. And there's a reason for that. And we don't worry about having water shortages. And there's a reason for that. It's because we have rain. Thank you very much. Now, sod off back to your desert and stop whinging. It's like, anyway. Bit emotional because that was amazing. And now I have my car. It is, I bet it is. Let me have a look. It's not quite here. I'm looking at the top of my curtain. So I've got my gear stick, I've got everything. I'm trying to be very gentle with my fat arse in this thing. I love the rain. The best time for the rain for me is when I've got my big hat on. I used to have a big hat before she who must not be named, the Emma, took it off me. I had an Australian Barmer hat. You can look at them on the internet. They're really hard to find now. I got mine in Scotland, and they're waterproof. They don't have to be leather. The one I had was like a synthetic thing, and it had like a mesh around you. Did you see the Vans on race B? No, mate. I've not watched any of these things. Like I say, yesterday I was driving. I did over 100 miles of driving yesterday. Over 100 miles in a little Kia. I got home, I got sunburn for the first time in 2.5 years because I've not been outside. Oh, cool, that's excellent. Anyway, while I'm talking to you, I should be doing something. So I'm in my Julia. Let's see what the Julia's like with a real steering wheel. I don't actually know what it's like in a real steering wheel. Come on, steering wheel, be good. Oh, bugger! I better tighten that up. Let's get that right. I've not. It's been super nice. Oh, it's been gorgeous. Past couple of days, been absolutely stunning here as well, mate. Big. Do you? I don't know about Dublin itself, but I'm pretty sure Ireland gets it. Do you get big skies? You know, like you look any time of the day on a clear day. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Cool, excellent. Okay. Well, I'm around. You know, I had a good chat with Hugh today. Actually, he's on holiday in Great Yarmouth in Norfolk. We had a good chat. We tried to keep connected, though we can't do. He's got a new job. He's been offered a new job where he might be able to do a lot more streaming and stuff like that, which is really good. And maybe we'll be able to do some commentary together, because the person I'm most comfortable doing commentary with is Hugh, because he's, you know, one of my closest friends, and he just makes me feel good. He's a good fella. Yeah, so big skies. You look out and it's like your eyes go. We went. Have you heard of a place called Electric Mountain? It's sort of a famous power station that's inside a mountain. When I was a kid, it was on Blue Peter, and it's not an environmentally good one in the sense it's hydroelectric, but it fills the gaps in power. So you know when everybody goes to put the kettle on, you know, in an advert. Okay, it's quite famous in Britain because it's a technological marvel. They've got a reservoir at the top of a mountain and a reservoir at the bottom of the mountain, and then at night, when electricity is cheap, they sort of reverse the flow and pump everything up to the top as a sort of a header tank, a big header tank. And then in the day, when there's like a dip, when there's the electricity provided in the UK is not great enough to fulfill the need, you know, like when there's an advert on a big film or something back in the day when they did this, and there's a huge, suddenly there's like everyone needs electricity, you know, because it's not like linear over the day. They call these guys up and go, we need more electricity quick, and they can go from noughts to full power in 6 seconds. They have 6 water turbines, and it goes psh, and it fills the gap, and they make money from it. That's how they do it. So it's very clever, but it's the it's built into the mountain. It's called Elida Vawr, Big Elida, and it's they bought an old slate quarry, a huge slate quarry opposite Snowdon. Now, if you've seen Clash of the Titans, have you seen Clash of the Titans, the new version? I'm just going to change my sound so I can hear the sound, because I don't need to hear you. Nope, that's not the right thing. You've not seen that? Okay, if you ever watch that, there's bits where they've got these scorpions. There's a big fight with scorpions. You know, it's just typical Hollywood stuff. Big fight with some big massive scorpions. Magical stuff goes on. Scorpions get tamed. Probably spoiled that bit of the film for you. And then they go off and they've got to find Medusa, and they've got to chop her head off and do stuff with Medusa so they can beat the Kraken. Where they find Medusa, they've got a bit where scorpions. I'll get the pictures off of Ant because he took photos. And this is 4 miles from my own old home when I was married. Okay, 4 miles in a straight line. And they've got these massive scorpions. They're climbing up this weird slate slope. Well, I've climbed that slope. And then there's a bit where there's this kind of like fight and stuff like that, and it's in a bit of a rocky. It's not a cave because it's got no roof, but I don't know what you would call it, like a little rocky gap. And there's a space, and you can see a mountain in the background, and that mountain is Snowdon. And it's like, and then there's a bit where they go to the underworld, and there's a funny little hut and little trees, and that is a hole that was filled with water. They pumped the water out, and it's where my kids used to throw rocks in. And now what they've done, because so many films are being filmed there, they've fenced it all off. And my son, my eldest, he had a girlfriend when he lived in North Wales, and her mum and dad's house was a little cottage at the end of a lane, and that lane led to these bits of that quarry, and the film company, to pay them, they tarmacked the entire lane to get up there. Also around there, you've had what is it? The second Lara Croft film, the one with Angelina Jolie, where she's finding Pandora's box and something. That was filmed around there. Where they go to China and they're beating up people. That was filmed there. Monty Python and the Holy Grail, which I know you've seen, that was filmed there. And Willow, there's the bit with the castle at the end where they attack the castle, they all get turned into pigs. That was filmed there. We went there. I took my next door neighbour and aunt in my next door neighbour's car. We drove there. He was going to drive, but he was chicken, and because he's, oh my god, he's such a bad driver, and he spent the whole of his life driving an automatic car. So it's just frightening. So it got to a point where he was panicking so much I had to take over. I was like, no, you need the practice. He goes, no, you drive. It's like he's used to Egypt where they tried to kill you, and just rules panic him or something. But you know what? It was utterly fantastic. Oh, it was a fantastic thing. I took them to see Carnarvon Castle. I used to live in Carnarvon. We didn't get to Llanberis, but we could see it from Dinorwic because there's a big viewpoint looking across everything. These are all the places I've spent most of my adult life and brought my children up in, and I've not been back to them for eight and a half years. And I didn't cry, which is unusual for me. I didn't cry. Normally I cry. It's got to be done, crying. Right, I have no idea. Let's set up my normal setup. Let's just do a race. Let's do a race. Is it one lap? Let's do two. Let's do the one lap. Let's do the one lap. Make a bit of money. I'm going to set this lot up so that I've got my pad attached into the piece of wood that my steering wheel is on. I don't know if he probably won't answer me because I think he's upset with me because I've been racing for a while. The lovely Mikey bought me this wheel, and bless him, I've not been racing, I've not been around, so I think he's been a bit disappointed. He believed in me, bless him, more than he should have. Oh, no. And I want him to know that I didn't stop because I don't love racing. Le Mans? Yeah, I mean, I sort of... oh, wow. This is... Oh, look, they have the steering wheel again. It's wiggling. The front end is wiggling. This is fantastic. Feedback. Okay, so this is my first race since December on this thing. I've been very unhappy with the way Polyphony has screwed up GT7. Now, I know Richie, who's in the chat right now, the lovely Richie, 30 minutes, 825k. What, if you win? Oh, give it a go. Man, yeah. Phew, yeah. Bye-bye, losers. So, oh, that's fantastic. That's really good. Oh, sorry, I'm laughing because I'm enjoying this. So when I've said this so many times and people are bored with me saying it, but I'm going to say it again. Gran Turismo Sport I just could not get on with. I know a lot of people love it, and it was fine. It was okay. Hugh got me into it. He got me into it because he bought a PlayStation and bought me the fucking game. And he said, we should do this because he loved it. And I didn't even know what sim racing was. I had no idea what sim racing was. I started doing it more to please him than anything else. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Oh my God, the feedback. Oh, give me a second. Oh, it's so much better. So much better. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, the feedback, man. Oh my God. I miss driving. I miss feeling a car. That was good. And then GT7 came along and Hugh bought me that. I didn't ask him to. He's bought it and it arrived in the post. And it's like, oh, what the hell? And you got to remember, Hugh is a wonderful man. He is gold and silver and platinum, all in one. Fat, short, beautiful Borders Scotsman. I love the man. And so I plugged the thing in, and I'm driving along. I'm driving with, you know, in mid-air. It's all right, it's fine. And then Mikey, oh my God, GLR Mikey from near Cork, in County Cork. He desperately wants me to do a Cork accent. I can't do a Dublin accent, as Richie will now say. He will say something insulting about my Dublin accent. I can do a generic Southern Irish accent. I can do about 4 words in a generic Northern Irish accent. I know how. Oh, it's shaking, man! The steering's shaking. It's fantastic. Look at it. You can see it wiggling. Oh, I love this. Anyway, back to accents. I love accents. I wish I was able to sort of lock down these accents and do them really well. I wish I could do them. It would be brilliant if I could. Mikey keeps wanting me to. He said, Andy, do a Cork accent. Do a Cork accent. No, I'm going to keep trying. I've got to keep trying. I've got to try and please Mikey. One day I'll be able to do a really good Cork accent. Even if it's one sentence. I've got to be able to do one sentence. I hear other people doing them. I mean, I'm talking about, you know, non-Irish people, non-Cork people, non-Dublin people. And it's like they've got it. They know how to do it. A lot of them have like Irish parents or something, or they grew up around there and then they end up in Kent or something. So they sound posh and then they slip into this fantastic accent. You know, they end up being like West Island, or, you know, they sound like Craggy Island from Father Ted. And it's like, oh God, I wish I could be that specific. Because I know there's so many different accents in the world. God, this is so easy. It feels so natural. Oh, God. You know what lets me down, mate? It's braking. It's braking. Braking's what fucks me up. Braking. Anyway, back to Mikey. Mikey, we were having one of these conversations like me and Richie should be doing, but he's working, you know. Work. And he just, out of the blue, man, decided he was going to buy me a Logitech G29. And I'm like, no, honestly, I fucking spent half an hour trying to talk him out of it. 'Cause it's like, you don't know me, you've never met me. I'm not fast. It's not like I'm one of these fast people in the world. 16.5 grand, you see, just by doing one lap. That's how I work it. 2 laps, and I get multiple 16.5 grand. Right, let's have a laugh with the car. We're going to have a laugh now. No, I'm not watching that shit. Stop showing me crap. We're going to have a laugh with the car that I bought to try and swap the engine, if I ever got one, to beat Richie. Lassie's in the chat. Hello, 5 people. Hello, whoever you are. You don't have to stay. No one's asking you to stay, but I would like you to say hello in the chat. Hello. I think it's something rude to say. Rude and funny. You can't just be rude. It's no good just being insulting. I don't mind if you insult me. You can call me fat, because I am. You can call me short, because I'm not. And you can call me gorgeous, because I want to be. And rich, because I'd like to be. Oh, I've lost 2 people. Where'd they go? You could have said hello, but you could have said sod off before you left. Anyway, look at that colour. Just look at that. Rossa Corsa. You may wonder why I've not added any stickers. Get lost. Just, come on. Not added. Okay, so we have got my Sylvia K. It's new. I figured if I get one that's newer than Richie's, I might get more power out of it. And if you look at it, oh come on, let's have a look at it. It's like, what is it? What's the weight? What's the weight? Where's the weight? So 934 kilos. So it's pretty light. And I've managed to get, I've added everything I can to this, and I've managed to get 378 brake horsepower. So you might be going, well, that's crap. And you'd be right. It is crap. However, considering that it's less than 400 horsepower, it goes really fast. The problem is, that's the wrong car for engine support. Well, I didn't know. Bloody Nissan Silver, they're all fiddling about. Oh, I've lost a third person. Who's not watching now that should have said, get lost, you fat Englishman? Anyway, so going back to... You said 35, not 95, have you? Yes, it's the previous version. I get it, it's okay. We're working on this. Shut your face. I'm going to have a race with you soon. And you can carry on taking the pee. You know I hate you, even though I love you. This is a love-hate relationship between me and Richie. His hair irritates me a lot. He's too gorgeous. You can't trust anyone that's that gorgeous. So annoying. And he lived in Greece. So he knows that Jada Pinkett Cheating Smith, the woman that totally destroyed Will Smith, poor fella. I know he did something stupid in that Oscars, but honestly, I've been there. I mean, literally been there. Because, okay, I used to have this kind of, like, me and my ex-wife used to have this kind of, like, attachment to Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. Because she's 5 foot nothing and he's 6'2". I'm 6'2", and my ex-wife was 5 foot nothing. So I just kind of like thought, wow, we're the same difference in height. That's great. Now Jada Pinkett Smith was like skinny and muscular and all that kind of. I thought she was really attractive when she was in what is it, the Matrix 2? Is it 2? She started in. Honestly, gorgeous as anything. But character-wise, yeah, she's a bit of a problem. Right, now let's see if this works. No. Okay, so I've not got... Okay, it's that one. I've not used this wheel for a while, so I don't know what button does what. I've got nitrous. I've found the button for nitrous. I'm not going to win. I never win. If I could get in the slipstream of the person at the front. Hello, third person that's watching. Say something in the chat, please. It doesn't have to be complimentary. Just say something so I know you're there. Say, what? Oh! Oh, you bugger-faced bastard! Okay, having the steering wheel didn't help there. It nearly did. But I got a fishtail, not a tank slapper. Thank you, David Coulthard, you twat. Because he knows nothing. Tank slappers are on motorbikes. 2 hours left to go and work. Judging by how the way this is going to go, I'm probably still going to be awake. Oh well. I had coffee earlier. Proper coffee. It tends to stop me sleeping. I slept well last night then. After a whole night. I reckon that third person is Ant. And Ant is trying to go to sleep. He's got a course tomorrow. Bless him. And, oh, here we go. Somebody pulled out in front of me. That's why you need more rear downforce, but it slows you down, mate. Come on. I'm not going to get much money from this one. So this is the car that I hoped would, what's the word? Beat Shitface from Dublin. Oh, by Shitface I mean Richie. Okay, so let's try a different angle. Not an attractive car. I've just passed a Ducati though. and I've run out of nitrous, so I'm screwed. That crash really screwed me. Someone just pulling out in front of me. Where's the FIA when you need them? Okay, so that's, I need to figure out, I need to find out what all the buttons do these days. I don't want to do that on a stream though, so. Okay, so that does that. And that does, oh, that's what I've done. What? No, power, I need power. Alright, so that's those. Okay, that's fair enough. I was able to buy the ultra high RPM turbo. Yes, now that's the latest update, isn't it? Where you can now, there's another category. I've not looked yet because I've not been on it because I've been so bored with it. I've been playing Mass Effect a lot, and then the Mass Effect screwed up on me, and that's pissed me off as well. So it's like I've got nothing to play. I tried to go on to Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning, and I love playing that, but it's like I'm getting fed up with that as well. I get fed up with games. There's not many games I really enjoy. And Ant, when you're listening, so far my chair has not snapped. And when I've got my Jubilee clips to clamp this extra pipe on it, which is my strengthening device, will be perfect. It will never snap. And then the only thing I've got to do is get a PlayStation 5. And the new part I tuned the shot was extreme. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've got to have a look at that because there's a few cars. Because it was a stupid system. Not only is the lottery system really stupid because, as we all know, you always get the lowest thing, and if there's money to get and there's parts or the stupidest thing, the absolute stupidest thing is an invitation to buy a car. Well, or what you could do is have the bloody car and give us enough money to buy it, or encourage us to get the money to buy it or something. You have to look at the your GT7 livery for the van. Okay, cool. Is it so? Is it on the which? Because there's two DTR Discords. Which one is it on, Richie? Or is it on both? I presume it's in the knowing you, because you're very autistic in that fashion, just like I am. Showcase. Okay. Oh, on the game. Oh, okay. Cool. All right. So I can download it. Let's do that now. Let's do that now, mate. Finish the game. I'll get like a £2.50. Okay, so let's so if anyone likes manga, there's what's it called? Oh damn, Ant would know. I've watched it twice, and they made a live action version which was shit. Oh, what's it called? Oh, £9 grand, nearly £10 grand. That's not so bad. I've only lost £7 grand. That's not too bad, and I've got my thing. Right, first thing we're going to do, oh, what's it called? Cowboy Bebop. If you watch Cowboy Bebop, their credits are called Wonga. Right, before we do anything else though, while Rich is here in the vicinity, I don't want to show him this. I don't want to do this because I want to do what he did to me, and what he did to me is what a local Skoda garage used to do to people, because the local Skoda garage, I have always thought or believed it belonged to Gwyndaf Evans, who is a top British rally driver, and his son is Elvin Evans, who is now one of the top 10 world rally champion rally drivers. Very talented. It's a Skoda garage in a village called Wynvawr. I don't necessarily think it is his, but I thought it was. Regardless of that, it's a Skoda garage, and the owners have always raced their Skodas, you see. So we're talking back in the day with the old rear engine Skoda Rapids that everybody thought was a joke, and all the jokes come from, but as rally cars they always won their class, you see. And this guy around the area in Snowdonia, we always saw this sort of like Imagine like a boy racer car, but it was a Skoda. Big wide tyres, body kit, wing on the back, and it was as fast as fuck. It was so quick. He never drove it around like a lunatic. What he did, it was drive it around. And then when he got on the A55, the coast road, and idiots in XR3Is would come along, Escort Mark II, Mark III Escort, Escort Mark III XR3Is would come along. Oh, money! Money, what's this lot? It's 30 grand. 30k? Yes, that's high. That's very good. But and of course they thought they were the fastest car in the world with 105 horsepower from a 1.6 CV8 injection. What a horrible engine. He would wait for them. He would let them come alongside him, and then he would floor it and go poing into the distance, because this thing was so very fast. Right. Okay, so Richie has not, or had not, got one of these. I have given it a bit of a livery. You can't really see it properly because this is crap. But this is one of the, it's got Dream Team Racing all over it. I want to change my number. I know that, but I like the car. I like the livery that I've done on it. And it's a 7... Oh, get lost. Speed test, get stuffed. I'm talking about racing you anchor. I'm talking about going on that SX Special Stage RX and pissing all over you like you pissed all over me, and then waiting for you, and then pissing all over you again, and then waiting for you, and then pissing all over you then. Yeah, I know you will. That's why I didn't want to tell you. I wanted to and I wanted to stream it or video it, you know, record it. Bastard. But I'm soft. I'm an idiot. So anyway, for anybody out there, I already had this car. I didn't even realise that it was what it is. This thing, let's show you this. Let's look at these statistics, everybody. You can't reduce the downforce. It's got stupid amounts of downforce. I know, but I would have at least got one lap out of it, right? I mean, I would have had satisfaction. You can change things like, you know, there's a couple of things you can change, but not very much. This thing, it's an EV, it's a hybrid, so you can get to press a button and get a bit more power. But look at that horsepower over there. Let's go over here. You see that horsepower there? 2,500, nearly 2,600 horsepower, and it weighs 749 kilos. This car is ridiculous. It's got rear bias weight. You can fiddle with the tortoise ridge. You can't fiddle with it. Oh, so this is in GT Sport, is it? Oh, okay, fair enough. The problem I've got is four-wheel drive, and it wrecks the rear tyres. It just destroys them. One lap, they're gone. It's just ridiculous. What I love about this is it's just utterly stupid. It's just not, it's not real, but I like that. I like the fact that it's not real. I love the fact that it's not real. Right, give me a second. I need to sort out sound. There you go. Ah, okay, now I'm going to get some proper sound now. Good. That's what we wanted. Let's just do special. And if you're bored with this, everybody, I don't really care. Oh, why would I care? What I'm doing is really enjoying the fact that I'm sat in a pretend car again. Let's go. I hope it's not crackling too much. There's nothing I can do if it is. What, the sunrise? My curtains are closed. I can't see it. And okay, so I can hear this. I can hear the seagulls screaming outside. Mike is okay. Thank you very much. Great. So, sunrise. Yeah. So, you know, you're a what is it? How wide is it from Holyhead to Dublin? 40, 50 miles, something like that. And I'm about 40, 50 miles from Holyhead. So, you know, it's going to take a bit of time. Let's do one lap of this. I'm going to start very slow because there is no way, no amount of traction control helps. Look, I just... It's got these wings, you see the wings, all these wings? Now, it's not the right button. I need to find the right button. So let me just go. It's a 7-litre V10. I'm letting them go, it'll be fine. 70, oh, so Dublin to Holyhead is 72 miles, or is that to me in Abergele? So I'm doing 240 mile an hour in third. Okay, so it's going to be over 100 miles to where I am. Now, this is the first car. I was shaking all over the place. What the hell? I'm really struggling to hold the steering wheel. This is bad, man. Oh my God, I didn't know it was like this. I'm in fifth. There's 2 more gears. Look at that, it's happening too fast. 361, 7th gear. I have 7 gear. Oh, first. I didn't know he was there. You can't. And I've got electric. I don't know if yeah, I've got electric. It's the same button. I've managed to get it to 395 miles an hour. Oh God, this is impossible. No. Oh, I can't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh my God. That is, oh my God, that is nuts. It's alright, I know they're coming up, but they won't last. I think the sensitivity needs to go down or something. This is nuts. The steering wheel fighting me. Oh my God, I'm going to have to slow down at the corners. It's fighting me on the straights, man. Look at it. Right, so you notice when you press the EV button, the wings go down. This is so hard. I can't drive it. This is go to cockpit. Hold on. Hold on. I can't, man. Right, I'm gonna have to slow down. I'm gonna slow down, and then I'll find, because I don't know what the button is at the moment. Let me just. I know what the button is on my pad. There you go. Okay. That's weird. What? How did you know that? That is bizarre. Oh my God. So I need to change some settings to make it more stable in a straight line. Oh my giddy aunt! Shut your face, you. Ah, shut your face. I'm going to do a terrible Irish accent just to annoy you. Oh, no, 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 no! I'm using the arm code to stop that happening. Okay, so that was a lot easier when you're using the pad, and now my arms hurt. So that will take some playing around with. And I don't like the fact that the wing only goes down when you press the electric button. Oh, that was terrible. That hurt. That actually hurt my arms. I know I've got this on like maximum feedback, but that's like nuts, man. Holy crapola. I won't get much money. I'll get like 8 grand. 5 grand. Because it's so fast. It's like trying to work out what this thing considers to be slow. So, yeah, you need to... I'm not watching that. It's embarrassing. Drink of juice. Ooh. Yeah, don't spill it. Put him back on the table, you idiot. It still did it, though. It still bucked, but it did go a lot calmer when I went into comp. That's weird. That's weird. So anyway, when Gran Turismo 7 first came out, as I was saying earlier, it was a lot more like driving a real car. A lot more like. And it's like, wow, this actually makes sense to me. The feedback on the steering wheel is something that makes sense. Many people might think, oh, you know, but I drive cars. I'm in real cars. So that's what I know. So, styles. Is it a style or is it... It's got to be a style, hasn't it? Okay. What, the car, is it that... Go into following. Am I following you? I don't know if I'm following you. I don't even know anymore. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo, styles. Go away! No content to display? Are you kidding me? Behave. Am I following you? I don't even know. One up. One up? One up what? On the right. Let me just... So, what is... Oh, there! DTR Richie. Yes, I am following you, it turns out. Okie dokie. It's a black van. You've got all the things on it. Let's have a look. So this is Richie's ting. This is what he has invented for our people carrier. Oh wow. Oh okay. So it's definitely turned into a van. This is a delivery van. Watch out for the idiot behind me. So this is the Alphard, which I call the Alpha Turd. It's got nearly 600 horsepower from a 3.5 litre twin turbo V6. It's got the aerodynamics of a brick, and I love it. When I first got hold of it, it ended up... You went round any corner, the back end just went on you. You didn't go around the corner, the back end went on you. It took a while to sort of fiddle with things. I would imagine that if this thing is in standard, you know, as they give it to you, it's impossible to drive. I wouldn't like to try. Okie dokie, so. Race be at Monza? What, like with other people? No. No chance. What are you on about? You're insane. I'm not racing other people. Well, in anything. I don't care. It's just, they're all fucking nuts. You're just trying to do the best you can and some twat punts you off because I want to hit a pass, that's overtaken and I'm indestructible. No chance. Fuck off. There's no fun in that. Just because other people want to see me do it. Right, let's change to this van. Let's do that. I'm not driving that Tomahawk again on that track. That's just too... I don't know. I'm scared. No, it's not a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun for you, maybe. It's not a lot of fun for me. Why do you think I never do these things? I tried them, and people were shit. And then I went, oh, fuck off all of you. Let's get my Alphard Executive Lounge. There it is. As a policeman. Sound of the police. So let's have a look. 8 speeds, man. 8 speeds. I've not even got it set up for Monza. And they'll take away my... Look, 560 horsepower. Let's have a look. What is it? Multiplayer? What is it? Sport. God, I've not been on this for so long. Race B, my arse face. Idiots. Come on. The weirdest thing is when you do chase cam. Yeah, great, wonderful, fantastic, my favourite. Enter with your current. I've got to change my tyres. So let me change my tyres, you twanty twat. Why won't it let me car settings? There you go. Dirt tyres, get lost. What do they want? What do they want? Sports hard. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sports hard. There you go. Happy now? I'm not equipped with dirt. So in every other situation, you buy the tyres, it fits them automatically whether you want it or not. But in this situation, it don't. It wants me to do a time trial. I don't want to do a time trial. Why would I want to do a time trial? Ugh. Just making it heavier and taking all my power away. God. Do you think this is going to be fun? Oh yeah, we had that race, didn't we? When I was... Yeah. I was shitting that as well. Oh, this is going to be bad. I'm going to end this stream soon. I'm already bored. I'm bored just thinking about it. Monza. 4 excuses to smashing into people for no reason. Oh God, this is slow. Oh, I hate this corner. Yeah. What a crap gearbox. Oh, it's the old Monza, is it? Yippee. Alright, so there's 3 excuses to kill you. It's got 8 gears and it won't get out of 5th. It won't get out of 4th. Well, I'll think about it. I might as well give people a laugh. The back end's already trying to go because the basic handling on this that they've given it is Shiite. It's ISIS. It's a Shiite Muslim. Whoa! Bug off. Hello, back end. We have no grip. It go light. It be shit. All that rhymes. No feedback from the steering. You don't get any feedback when you go over the rumble strips. Oh God. You and your ideas. I'm on it now. You and your ideas. Do what you want. Oh, you're getting all defensive now. Just because you give me a terrible idea. I don't mind you give me a terrible idea as long as you take the blame for it. Ascari! Sausages! There were no sausages back in the day when there was no chicane. What's going on? Why have we got sausages but there's no chicane? There should be no shops. Just a mad idea because you're crazy. It's crazy. That's why I hate you. Crazy peoples. Hello. I'm from Krakosia. That's Tom Hanks, isn't it? What's the one with Borat? Where's he from? He's one of the stands, isn't it? I'm from Krakistan. We sell other women. I have very bad moustache. My hair is very good. Kazakhstan. Okay. I tried to watch it. I just find him annoying. He has the odd funny thing, and then he's just annoying. This is so much easier than that bloody chicane, honestly. Just ask Verstappen and Hamilton last year. Yeah, I'll bet you do as well. For anyone listening, me and Richie have discovered a long time ago that our senses of humour are not the same in any way. I mean, I like Aisling B and he can't stand her. I mean, it helps that she's pretty. She's got that accent and the blue eyes. I mean, she's a mad man-hating feminist, of course. You know, everything everyone ever does is all because men. It's like, yeah, fuck off. Take responsibility for your own fuck-ups, woman. I don't think we're not in the 1830s now. Don't let off through Curva Grande. That's the nuts out and so forth. Yeah, but then I end up in the gravel. You've got to remember how crap I am. You keep forgetting. I mean, I love the fact that you think I'm brilliant. I mean, obviously. Thank you very much. Uh-oh. Ascari. It's not only that I don't know what I'm doing, it's that my reactions are too shit to do it. You know, my excuse for being shit is that I'm old and shit. Oh, I'm 2 seconds up. That's good. What's the time? 2:27. That's crap. Oh, Parabolica. Oh, slow down, you wanking bastard! Brakes. I hate brakes. Brakes are just a waste of time. Oh, 2.9 seconds, so not quite. Okay, that's a bit better, isn't it? Alright, so don't let off through Curva Grande and just try and go round. Fair enough, we'll give it a go. We shall give it a go. See how well we crash. Here we go. Okie dokie. Oh, it's working! Fuck me! Richie, good lad. I can do it. I never thought I could do it. I had no belief. Yeah, I'm not getting that right. 2 more seconds, excellent. We'll take them, thank you very much. As long as I don't screw it up later. Which I tend to. The screwing up later tends to happen. I mean, watching Digit Gaming, and he's very good with sort of like progressive application of brakes and progressive removal of brakes, which gets him a lot of time. 3 seconds, oh wow. And it's like, oh, that would be so good to do. And then I was waiting for my car to come back so that I could at least try. And now I'm doing it, but this is the first time, remember? Uh-oh, too much. I thought, no, don't go down another gear. So, lost 2 seconds. Good. That's the way it should be. More on! And I'd set up, you know, the gearing so that he didn't bog down between gears. It's got 8 gears, you see. It doesn't need to bog down. Oh! I don't even know what the diff settings are on this. Okay, so I had 3.8 seconds at one point, so that would take me down to like 21s. Okay. Meh. vroom, vroom, vroom. Peak power with the turbos and the souping up was at 6.5. Let's do... Oh no, 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 no. Oh yes, 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 yes. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so I lost about a second there, okay. I lost time there as well compared with my fastest. Alright. Oh no, I'm gaining some back on the straight. Okie dokie. Can people hear me now? Okay, anyway, bad humming pad ran out of batteries. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream now. I've introduced you to the fact that I can sit in a seat and turn the steering wheel badly again. So I'm going to go. Good night everybody, sleep well, and all that kind of stuff. Good night.